Hey everybody, it's me Bernie P and welcome back to another video here on the Kings of Utopia. I've got some news for you, so stick around and I'll show you what I've been up to. Hi everybody, it's me Bernie P and welcome back here on the Kings of Utopia, where things are kind of in the works of being changed. But first, in the back here, I don't know if you can see clearly, I've been working on something, and I will get into that into a moment. And firstly, here on the side, you can see that there's a list of active players. Now, I've asked why that was done, and it turns out in the past couple of chats that we've had with some of the members on the Kings of Utopia, there is in the works a reboot that will be taking place very soon, within days of this recording. That is one of the reasons why I haven't really been making a lot of videos in the past few weeks, or doing any recording. It's only because of this new reboot. So the list on the side is kind of showing the people who are on the server, who are a little more active than others. It's debated whether this is going to be used to kind of filter out active or inactive players. So that's why that's kind of there for now. If you're wondering why that's floating, I can't remove that. That was done by the admin on this server. But it still didn't discourage me from wanting to be creative. And what I wanted to do on this build, or this version of reboot, when I first came on, was to build something kind of large. And my old other MC player, Mad Exile, on the other server that I play, kind of inspired me a little bit to do it as well. So I decided that I would just create a version that I know that would work, and I decided to use my time for the next couple of days just to kind of build some examples here in the back. And what is it? Well, it is a sorting system. Now, and I wanted to kind of just familiarize myself with the whole concept of building one. And what this is set up, now I'll post the links in my comments of the two guys that I got some of these ideas off of. Whether they're responsible for the actual concept doesn't matter, but I came across their YouTube channel, so I might not just give them a shut up. I can't remember who they are right now, but they'll have them in the comments. So up here, this system was set up for depositing whatever materials or blocks that would be in the chest here. Now, these ones have been set up for cobblestone. We'll just take that and set it off to show what it does. The wood, some redstone. Let's make sure we get all this in a row. This is for dirt. And this one, I don't know if it's set up for anything, so whatever would not be in the filter, set up for the filter, would probably just end up getting stuck there or going in the chest. But this was just for test purposes, so I don't really care about getting this all completed. At least I know that it works. But I show you what it will be like when we do our reboot. So I'm just going to put the stuff in. So all this. Now when I press this button, it's going to ship this off. It's going to deposit it, and once it's finished dumping everything, the sorting will take care of itself. But it will eject it once this is empty, and send this cart back, which is kind of cool, because I was thinking of having one that was going to go all the ways around, kind of just dump off the stuff quickly and then go. But it actually takes time for these items to get taken out, so this method is very useful, and I always end up having to break my my cart. See, here was I had to go all the ways around, I had to coming around here, blah blah blah. So this method I kind of like. It just comes back to me. I can get to fill it up, do whatever I want. I can even set it up so I can have another hopper kind of maybe floating on top. I don't know if it'll work if there's a hopper floating on top pointing down and it's going to go directly inside. This is something I like to test. But nevertheless, we'll just do a little click and this sends off and it activates the activator up here. And because of that, it's now waiting to empty out all of the items that are in this chest, and when it finishes, it's going to push this cart back and it's going to send it right back to the beginning. So we'll just wait patiently. Patiently. Ah, come on. Seriously. Well, we did put a lot of stuff in. Come on already. There we go. And it sheds it back. Alright, now if we go down, let me change my view here. We could probably still see some more stuff. So, everything loaded where it's supposed to go. And that's it. So this is something that I'm going to be building, but it's going to be enormous, gigantor. I want to build a full, complete system that will practically filter out and organize any block that I throw at it. Give or take a few that probably not that important, like for example rocks from the end world, you know, those kind of funny looking marshmallowy yellowy rocks, whatever. But you know, things like stone, wood, and food, which would come in handy for my farm over here. If you're not haven't seen any new modifications that I did, this is kind of something that I was doing. This was supposed to be a new level, but it's not going to get finished right now because of the reboot. But this is the big farm that I made, and that was Sax. Let me know that he was online. Hopefully he got my message to tell him that I'm in the midst of recording. But we can give this a flood right now. Still some glitches with all of the food going into the hopper. I actually don't even think there's room in the chest below to gather everything. I have some pumpkins growing on down here too. Yeah, this is pretty much full to the rim. But if we had a nice organizer, all of this stuff could be nicely organized. How I'm going to go about it for the farms is probably going to be a separate organization system, just for all of the food and the seeds and whatnot, because there's a lot. And that's pretty much it. So hopefully in the next video, I'll be in the new reboot where everything is new, and I get to fill you in on how we are going to be organized. Now there's talks of factions or different groups that's going to be created, and depending on who's in the group, you're kind of limited to your resources. This is where they wanted trade and not so much trade, but more trading, barters, and buying off of each other. So basically, if we're like an underground group or clan, then we would mostly be, gathering things like rocks and stones or diamonds and certain ores, and use those to trade it off or sell for food or other materials that other clans or groups would be more um, applicable to their depending on their location. Um, so this is something that was being introduced just to get more people kind of in a community-based system where people help out each other, more active. Um, and for me, it's still kind of a little fuzzy, but I'm all up for it. But the question is now, um, there's also the possibility of being solo. Now, there's only one person that wants to go solo, and I understand. And I'm thinking that maybe just so that he has somebody to kind of work with, and we build our own clan. I was thinking about maybe going kind of partnering up with him. So I don't know what the admins will think about that. Us kind of teaming up and not being part of any clan, but kind of creating our own social group, um, which kind of could leave us as outsiders. But we'll see what happens when time comes. So all this is going to be gone. It was going to end up being temporary. I even started working on a location over here, which I wanted to build a big glass castle, but unfortunately, I got told about the bad news, and this all here will be gone. I kind of wanted to build like a huge utopia world, seeing that we are the kings of utopia, and everything is at your disposal. At your disposal, any material, whether it's gold, jewels, anything that can be made or manufactured or created in this world, I was going to make it possible. But we'll have to wait now until the upcoming reboot. Now, should this be considered a new season? I don't really know. I have to find out if there is actually a season number since the start of Kings of Utopia. Should I follow that? Meaning, if this is going to be a new reboot, do I call it season 2, season 3, season 4, or season 1? Because I know a lot of people like to go by seasons, which kind of just makes your videos a little bit more organized and archived better for people who are looking at your content. But I'll have to figure out that. I'll have to figure it out. Maybe you could help me out and let me know by giving me some ideas if I should call it a season. What number season should I call it? Or it doesn't really matter. And that's it. Not much happening. I wanted to do a lot more, like I said, but because of the reboot coming up, things are kind of put on hold. So this is kind of like an update to what's going to be happening in the days to come and why I haven't been so active, but I have been still being a little creative. I'm kind of planning out things right now, things that I want to do in the next reboot, and I want to kind of keep you guys updated because I know that Minecraft right now is kind of slowly. I can't say that it's not being as popular as it was when it was a few years ago, or when Minecraft started booming, with people promoting content or creating content for Minecraft. But we're trying to do something a little bit more different, and this is vanilla, so there's really not much you can do other than just enjoy the extra little bonus features that came with the recent update. And I do think that with the new update or the new reboot, we will be going to 1.10. So we will get all those little extra features as well. So with that said, I will be heading off. I'm gonna get some more things prepared here, just to kind of see what else it is that I'm gonna need for this big project that I'm gonna be working on in the next reboot. Remember, it's gonna be a huge organizing system, and it's gonna have the means to just be cart activated, so that this cart's gonna just may have multiple carts coming to and fro, dropping off stuff from all different locations. But we'll have to see the location that I'm going to be at. Alright, so come back again and watch some more of my videos here with Minecraft. Help support the channel. If you are a Minecraftian and you love Minecraft, then you'll learn to appreciate coming by and checking out what it is that we do. It might be nothing new, but hey, it's something that you can use to pass your time away and enjoy the interesting ideas that are coming out. Maybe it was something that you've missed and never seen before. I'm always trying new things. So hopefully I'm passing on generations of Minecraft's etiquette and creativity. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just stalling you guys to make you stay here and watch this video longer. Yes, I am. Alright, this is Bernie P. Thanking you guys for coming and checking out my videos. Don't forget, I have Bernie P channel is full of other interesting stuff that's coming up, and I can't say that there's going to be other games involved, but you have to just check out my channel. All right, so don't forget to like, and if you're new, subscribe, and also give me a little comment just to say hi, and let me know that you guys are out there watching. All right. Take it easy and come back again soon. Ciao, bell.